this large expression x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Now after learning the ideas of complex numbers, this large expression can also be resolved into factors. I am going to do. Here y or omega y or omega square will be common factor. That means the last term will be z related term. Now let us search this. Omega square y will be the common factor. Then it will be z term. This one. Going to resolve into factors some given expressions. First one is x cube plus 1 y cube. Then as we have got the knowledge that is of the form a cube plus b cube, therefore we shall use the factor form. That means first one is linear factor, the second one is quadratic factor. Now using that concept, omega cube equal to 1 and also 1 plus omega square equal to 0, we can resolve into factors. Now I do separately x square minus xy plus y square. Here I mention 1 plus omega square equal to 0. From that minus 1 will be equal to omega plus omega square. Also omega cube equal to 1. X square, here minus xy, minus 1 into xy. In that minus 1 I put this value plus omega plus omega square xy plus y square means 1 into y square. Since omega square occurs, while I shall take omega square common factor, then in place of 1 we need omega cube. That is why I write here omega cube into y square. Now I remove brackets x square plus omega xy plus omega square xy plus omega cube y square. Now I take these two first, then these two. Common factor is x plus omega y. From these two, omega square y is the common factor. Then x plus omega y, that will be equal to x plus omega y into x plus omega square y. Therefore, we have resolved into factors x square minus xy plus y square, keeping in mind the cube roots of unity. Now I replace this one by this. Therefore, x cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x plus omega y, x plus omega square y. Require factor form. Students, you note carefully. After learning complex numbers, imaginary numbers, we can resolve this expression. This is the way. Next, second sum. x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Already you have got this form while resolving into factors: x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, and the factor form is x plus y plus z within brackets this large expression x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Now, after learning the ideas of complex numbers, this large expression can also be resolved into factors. I am going to do x square plus y square plus z square minus, I shall use this one, plus now you think form of the factor will be, or each factor will consist of three terms of the form ax plus by plus cz, where abc are real or imaginary. Keeping that in mind, we first group x square, then I take omega term, and then omega square form. That means you may first remove the brackets like this: x square plus y square plus z square plus omega xy plus omega square xy plus omega yz plus omega square yz plus omega zx plus omega square zx. Now the selection of grouping: x square term, then xy term, then this term. We take these three terms together: x square plus omega xy plus omega square zx. Now you follow. If I take x common factor, then the other factor or terms of the other factor will be x plus omega y plus omega square z. I write that step first: x into x plus omega y plus omega square z. That means after full arrangement, this expression will be the common factor. That means that will be taken outside the other group or other factor. Then we have to take here x, that means for the second one that will be y used term. That is why we take omega square xy. I mark like this and think if I take omega y will be taken outside so that x will be inside the bracket omega y, then that is to be multiplied with omega y. That means that will be omega cube y square. Let us now search the other one. That means this one. Sorry, y square, only y square. In the first stage, I write only y square. Here, y or omega y or omega square will be common factor. That means the last term will be z related term. Now let us search this. Omega square y will be the common factor. Then it will be z term. This one. Try to understand how we are choosing. That means 6 terms have been taken. Then in the last group there will be remaining 3 terms. First of all, let us note this one and take the common factor. Omega square y is the common factor. Then it will be x plus the last term will be z. Means that should be omega square z. That is why we have to consider this one, not this one. I write omega square z. Now let us multiply. What will be the result? Omega cube yz. Omega cube yz. Sorry, omega to the power 4 yz. That means after simplification that will be omega yz. That means this term. Now this will be y term. I have taken this one, omega square y. Sorry, this one, not this one. Omega square x. I have taken y square. I mention here, since y square equal to omega cube y square and omega yz, that is equal to omega cube into omega yz, that means omega to the power 4 yz. Now this is completed. Follow that. Therefore, the remaining terms is to be taken. First of all, omega zx, then omega square yz plus plus z square. This part you have to think a bit how these 9 terms are to be grouped. Now from these three, which one is to be taken as common factor? Plus, you see z square is there, we are to get z omega square, therefore z square can be written as omega cube z square. That means omega is the part of the common factor, তাহলে omega z will be the common factor. Then omega z taken x plus omega z, that means this will be omega y plus omega square z. Follow these two steps. Now you see I have arranged in such a way that x plus omega y plus omega square z is a common factor. Now we write this is the factor form.